Everyone bites the dust. I gotta keep going. I'm on a huge win streak right now. It's like 5 in a row. Bronze 1. NLP. Alright, let's keep it going. Carry this to the top. What was I before? 80? Was I 86? Or 80? I think it was 89. Let me see, maybe the website's not updated yet. Might be slower, the new season and stuff. Not showing 10 LP. Do I remember a number? It says I gained 25 for every game. I probably got 25 for that game too then. Did that finish downloading? Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I need to get some water. I ran out. I'll go do that. Hi. This thing's gonna take like I'll wait till I get in queue. Pull up 2 of these. I gotta get more bottles of water. Sorry if that was a really loud sound and woke anybody up. I didn't realize that. Didn't even realize till just now. I thought about it. I'm like, damn, that might have been a loud pop or whatever. Should be fine. Filters take care of all that. Yeah. Let me see if I can get first pick Trist, and then I'll go get some water. Into the game we go. We're back. May I request the tank support? Same. I like tanks. I do a lot. Get Ari off the board.
Once a Vandal Gunner, always a Vandal Gunner.
Different hat. I don't like it. I can hear my fan too much. Another reason I like this hat, it almost like blocks out a lot of background noise on my end. Like with the headphones. Like it's like a perfect fit. That other one was too meshy. I gotta go get water. Perfect. Just in time. Oh, what? As soon as I clicked, the game crashed. That was weird. Oh, I almost spilled that. Alright. There we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
Open the door. Might mitigate sound or something.
I call frontline.
I haven't had an issue with the guy upstairs like in a while. I mean, I wouldn't say we've had issues. It's just, to be fair,
Minions have spawned.
to be fair, I could be pretty loud sometimes at night. I'm like practically whispering right now. I think it was just the headset. Like I'm not used to the like having a headset on. I really only got this when I moved in here and started playing WoW. That was what,
Who wears a helmet?
2021? I think October, the end of 2020. When did I start streaming? 2020.
Winners don't duck.
What is it now? 24. Yeah, I'll be here 3 years this year. That's right, yeah. So I've only really been wearing a headset for like 3 years. I used to have just one earbud in and then one out. I don't know if you've ever seen that Ludwig guy. It's like kind of like the headphones he has, just like iPod headphones. But I bought these because they were like $70 headphones for like 35 or something. I'm like, damn, that's a deal. And they were Razer. So I'm like, well, that's like a known kind of company. They fell apart, but I put a bunch of duct tape and shit on them. I mean,
Get in my way. I get
they're honestly better than when I first bought them, because now, like, I got a piece of string right, like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like string right here in between my finger where I was like hovering it, and it like just makes them tighter.
I got you covered.
Adds like some tug, right? Put string around it and then tighten it up. Easy. Just thinking about getting new headphones, because honest to god, these were falling apart.
Wanna see the
And then I just took out the duct tape and I duct taped them up. And then I'm like, man, they're still like, you know, they're duct tape, but they were like kind of like this, right? Instead of being like this, they were like this. Like, you know, they're not cupped around my head. They're kind of like spread out. So I just took some string.
Easy.
So how can I fix this? And I looked through the drawer and I seen the string and I said, perfect. And I just cut off a piece of string. I tightened it around each end. And then I just duct taped that string like to the top.
Bring
So it's
on
like
the
even
best.
tighter and like kind of pulls the sides together. It's great. Hey, once I got a job and stuff, I'll probably invest in, you know, upgrades. But I mean, for now, I like the ghetto-ness of my setup. I still got the Rock Band microphone. I'm actually thinking about bringing out the Xbox controllers, the counterweights again, to put on the end of this, because it keeps like like the microphone keeps falling down.
There yet again.
I liked the counterweights because I could put it at like a consistent angle. The microphone stuff is pretty heavy.
Ready, aim, fire.
But like the pole itself is the Rock Band guitar lag. Like, it's not an actual microphone stand or anything. It's just I took, if you think of if you think of the guitar, right? Just take all the pieces that you would hit for the game, take that off, like the whole part of the not the guitar, the drum. Like the whole like 4-piece drum set off of the Rock Band.
I just need
And then
a
you got the
little
legs, right?
isolation.
So then take one of those legs off and connect it to the other leg. So you have like a stand basically on the ground. 'Cause there's like
An enemy has been slain.
2 legs going into 2 pieces at the ground, kind of like holding it up, right? Like think like a stand, right? Think like 2 microphone stands, kind of like attached to each other through like a bar in the middle. And then I took one of the bars in the middle out of it and just attached it to this thing
I'm going in.
and I went down to to a sound store. I bought a microphone, like an official kind of microphone. Yeah, I don't know the names of any of this stuff. I'm so new to it. Like, you know, something you would put your the piece you would put your microphone in. And
These are more like guidelines, really.
like that's like this piece here, right? And it like prevents vibrations and stuff. It was like 25-30 bucks. Really good piece though. Like it's exactly what I need. It's exactly what I wanted it for. Because the other one was kind of flimsy, and like the microphone would slide. But like this one's like hard. It's like bendable plastic, but it's really thick. But I think I'm gonna invest in a in like an arm, like a boom arm or something. And just put my microphone on that. I just feel like it'd be a lot easier to be able to be like, just take my microphone and be like, stick it like over here.
Let's get in range.
But I mean, that's not like a necessity or anything. I've done a few videos and I can't even like really tell the difference when like I go back here and start talking. This is like when I'm like up here and talking.
Let's get this party started.
Like there's kind of a difference, but I don't know, it's like not enough to worry about. I really like this ring light though. It adds so much to my I can just stream in the dark now. I don't have to worry about like having a lamp on and stuff. I kind of didn't like having the lamp on all the time, cause like it's like this like light in the side of my eye. But this one's like, I looked it up and like it's like it's a 3200 K, whatever that means. Soft light.
Probably worth shooting a lot.
And apparently like it's not like too bad for your eyes and stuff. Apparently this shit's used for like makeup
Maybe we
and
should shoot
all that
fast.
crap, so it can't be that bad. But I wouldn't turn it up like any higher. It can go up like 5 different settings and 5 different brightnesses. I have it on the, I'm pretty sure I got it on the lowest. Like look at this. You know what I mean? I feel like this is the best one. So then I can just put it to the lowest one and I have a light source and then I can just kind of tune my stream to that. That looks fine on stream, right? Yeah. It's like a little dark in here, but man, it's just kind of the aesthetic going right now.
An enemy has
Late night gaming.
An ally has been slain.
I feel like once the sun comes up and stuff, this filter's fine to have on. I'll probably like fine tune one for the daytime when the sun is up, and one for when I'm in the pitch black of the night. One when I got the lamp on. Like if I got the lamp on, it looks great. You know what I mean? Like it almost looks like the room's fully illuminated. It really makes a difference because this is what it would look like without the lamp, right? Without the ring light. It's like the ring light definitely adds
Let me get in there.
like a lot to the lighting.
Tag. Don't let
I knew it would. I knew it would make a difference. I didn't realize how much. I gotta focus on this game now. I'm not like not focused on it. It's Cassiopeia.
Where's the
She got that grounding thing, and if I jump into her and she like grounds me and ults me, I don't know. I'm kind of screwed.
more where that came from?
I'm just playing the game where I farm it out, and then as soon as she leaves, I take her entire tower.
Walking tall.
Like she hasn't even touched mine. Mine's got 5k. Hers has 2 plates down, and I'm not even attacking it. Like, I mean, I guess I was earlier. I don't know. I've kind of been like spaced out having a chat about this lighting, honestly. I like it. I'm proud. I'm proud of my stream when I upgrade it. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to like look at one stream and be like, damn, this really needs to be improved. And then I do it.
Winners don't duck.
And then I look at a stream in the future and I'm like, hell yeah. That looks so much better. Like the sound, oh my god, that took me up until about last year to get down to where I really enjoy it. Down to where I can just like whisper into the mic in the middle of the night from anywhere in the room and it still picks it up. But it doesn't pick up the fan or like, you know, any
Tick-tock.
like static or anything. If it does, my apologies. But I've listened to it and I feel like it sounds great. She used her ult, so I shouldn't really be too afraid of like being here. I'm just gonna like watch for if she like zigzags into me.
Easy peasy.
Let's get out of here. Should I go this? Yeah, that's a really good item in this game. Just thinking of staying there for another wave, but I think I'm just gonna
Just passing through.
jump out and just run back as fast as I can. Should I leave it like this or should I turn off this lamp? I'm gonna keep that lamp off. I just don't really want it on.
Check the kick on this sucker. Full volley.
Too many nights the lamp has
An enemy has been slain.
been forced. I've been forced to have that lamp on.
Bring on the bell.
I'd rather have a sun just shining right in my face. I actually thought of it that way. I'm like, the reason I don't like the lamp is because there's like a light in the corner of my eye. This is like a softer light, I guess.
Who wants some?
It's not like a light bulb in the corner of my eye.
I dare yet a dare.
Slight bit of a difference. She's ahead of me in 10 by 10 CS. She has a kill and assist over me, but I haven't died. Neither is she. It's a solid match. See, this is why you ban Cassiopeia. Like I actually can't do anything against her. She scales so hard too. I think we're still gonna win it. It's gonna be a challenge. Should have taken that cannon.
They joined the
I was
wrong
too
army.
focused on poking her. She played that well. Like maybe I can just jump in and fuck her up, but look how far back she can cast that shit. I gotta. No, I can't. She does so much damage. 2 more shots, I would have been dead. What does that do?
Orders are more like guidelines, really.
Is that the one that increases her ability? Yeah. Yeah, and I think every time she hits me with that shit, she like gains a stack on like a permanent stat or something. I don't know, I've really got to be careful here. I'm gonna stay one more
Unless it's to
toward the back of here and just play safe.
watch the brush.
I really want boots.
Fire at will.
Did that hit? No way.
Let's get this party started.
He's not gonna come. He's doing that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sometimes outnumbered, never outgunned.
Just missed it. It's fine.
If it's worth shooting once, it's probably worth shooting a lot. Now we're cooking. Stuck 'em. Maybe we should shoot faster.
I'm just gonna start building Infinity Edge. Fuck boots. Build them on the next back. She's roaming. I'm gonna take tower.
An enemy has been slain.
You don't hurt him if you don't hit him.
I told you as soon as she leaves, I'm gonna take tower. The Yordle way.
I might just drop in.
1700. Yeah, I didn't realize I've been doing so many procs. I don't even remember being in front of the tower. I just feel like I've been wave trading with her the entire game. Like, unsuccessfully. And somehow I'm up a tower. Okay. I'll take it.
An ally has been slain.
Can I get a kill here? I might not be paying attention. I might not be like expecting this. There it is. I got the teleport. I got Cassiopeia teleport. Not gonna kill her. I can't kill her.
Let me get in there.
There's no point even thinking about it. I can't kill her unless I play like a perfect game. Catch her off guard. Gonna go back mid, but I should probably stay top. Push that out. I can't just let her take shit in front of me for free. I feel like if you let people do it like too much, they just like, they know they can do it, so they become even more aggressive. Trucks, you good? Got me.
Full volley. Walking tall. Cannon fodder.
No, I don't know where Cassiopeia is. I'm gonna assume she's like running up the back. Good.
An ally has
God.
been slain.
Sword, bro.
If there's a sword for making things explode, this is it.
I gotta.
Shortcut. Who wears a helmet? Don't let up. Whoa.
Keep missing cannons. I've noticed that for a couple of games in a row now.
Winners don't duck. Fire at will. Yeah. Woo.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
War stories don't write themselves. Huh. 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 Woo. You want some? Come on.
Double kill. Triple kill. An enemy has been slain.
Easy peasy. Bring on the bad guys. Yeah. Huh. Whoa. Huh. Woo. Yeah. Huh. I dare you to do it. Yeah. Huh.
Back off. I don't want to get caught here. I don't know where anybody is.
Time for some rearm and redeploy.
Yeah, let's
Can't
get
wait to
boot.
try this out.
We need like the evasion.
More where that came from.
Can't throw this lead. We're the only person on team. We're the only person in the game that hasn't died.
I just need a point in the right direction.
It's like this is it.
Orders are more like guidelines, really.
In the hope I am the savior. King, if the king falls, then all the soldiers' morale goes down the toilet. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
Unless it's to taunt you. Let's get this party started. Yeah! Huh. Yeah! Light 'em up.
Rampage. An enemy has been slain.
Sometimes outnumbered, never outgunned.
I leave and they 4v5 and they end up winning. Never worked.
Enemy has been slain.
Woo! Full volley.
Has destroyed
We're shooting once.
Demolish plus the bomb did 1400 damage to the tower.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Yeah! Mind fuse.
2900 with demolish down. Figured displacing the Zim was probably the best thing to do there. And then I do that. We would have won that if I played better. Let me get Flicker Blade this game. I'm just spamming shit.
Back to the action.
And Sona I trust. Like, I'm not moving, I'm gonna make it as easy for her to heal me as possible. Hamster starts spazzing out, you don't know where she's gonna go. Nice. Just gonna follow these guys and be like back out. Just gonna hit the first thing I hit.
Double time.
Need a bloodthirster. Shit. Let's go Sona, let's get him. Get him boys, get him man. I think they're gonna end off of that. I don't know, maybe not. They're super strong. I don't think they're gonna back. That's to me. That's are they gonna leave? Are they gonna leave? Leaving would be optimal. Leave if you can. It's a free for all right now. Get out if you can. At a certain point, just leave. Comes a rat race. I bait it so y'all leave, no cap. I mean, everybody's spamming.
This makes it through the first explosion.
Everyone's spamming to leave though. Gotta just go with super plays.
Where's the action?
I wish I'd take my own advice. When you say it out loud, you think about it more. It's like easier to process in your brain. Apparently that's why they say it's like good to talk about traumas and stuff. It's like easier for you to like brain to then like heal from it. You like talk it out loud and stuff. I think it's so true. Because once I found that dude who had, they like hooked me, there's like this phone number they gave me. They hooked me up on just, like just for a chat. Just, you know, one of their peer support workers, and like he happened to have a cat that had died. And he also had ADHD and shit. He literally knew what I was going through. He was describing it like it happened. Like I could like, it was like it really felt like I was talking to like a future version of myself. It was like stable in life and all this bullshit. It was crazy. And then after that, it was just like the trauma, the grief, the depression. It was gone. That was last year. That's when I started just like turning around and started like eating more and like doing better. It's crazy how, like, one person that kind of understands what you're going through, like listening, just like giving advice, just kind of like how to cope and make a difference. I used to think all that stuff was just bullshit, like a waste of time, but if it works, it works. I feel like I'm not a person that needs it like every week or nothing, but like in the future, if I am going through an event that like I don't feel like I can handle really on my own, I'm probably just gonna go talk about it with like a trained professional and get some advice. I've never went to like actual therapy. It's just been like counselors that are
Bring on the bad guys.
trained in like X or Y or Z or like whatever you want, right?
More where that came from.
It's just like a program that we got here in Newfoundland. And I mean it's completely free, so one of those things like why not try?
I dare you to do
So I did it when I first did that a few years ago when I had the leg injury. Cause I was just like I was in so much pain and like me and my girlfriend were arguing, like not really arguing, but like it was just I feel like I need to elaborate on what was going on. It hurts to move, you know what I mean? Like, something's going on. But like yeah, it was it's a lot of stress in my life. I just talked to somebody and they were like, why don't you try doing this and this, and I was like, alright, like it actually worked and like helped. I feel like I'm also one of these people that kind of like need guidance in life a little bit. I can think for myself and stuff, but like I was in cadets, I loved cadets because it was so structured. It's like, okay, what am I doing next week? I can just look at the calendar and it's like, okay, this is what I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like, I like it. Even if I didn't know what I was doing tomorrow, it's like, here's the itinerary. Like, here's what we're doing. We're going forming up, going to breakfast, coming back, packing bags, going to woods. Like, you know, like when we get out there, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. Like, it was like you knew exactly what you were doing. Like 3 steps in advance, always, right? I think sometimes you didn't, but like most times when you were the one at the helm having to do stuff, you knew like what to do. Like I was a warrant officer, man. That last year, that was crazy. That was such a good like experience because I wouldn't like if my captain had been like, "Do you want me to apply you for this?" I would have said no. I don't know. He must have applied me for it anyway. I think he said he applied it. I think he must have applied me for it anyway. Because I didn't want like the responsibility. Like I was fine being a sergeant. It was basically like there's the cadets and then there's 3 of the sergeants and then there's one of the warrants and then there's like, you know, there's a bunch of these kind of triangles of hierarchies and then there's the, you know, the CSM. She's kind of like, but they were like the same age as us. Just like one of the people that got picked for the job kind of thing. It was a summer camp job when I was going through high school, right? And just with cadets, they paid me for it, like really good money. It was like I think I got like $3,400 or $4,300 a summer when I was doing warrant. Crazy, like $80 a day or some shit, and like that was good money like a few years. Like that's good money now, but like that was good money. He's back in what 2011, 2012. Super good money. But yeah, I really liked that because like I liked being a sergeant because it's like, you know, there's a guy above me and he's telling me like, you know, he's telling the 3 of us what to do and then like he's delegating like, you know, where we gotta go and stuff. Like I didn't mind that 'cause it's like I felt like I had like a position of kind of power, but like I don't need it. Like I don't need like a big position of power. It's just like I felt like I had enough responsibilities and like I was doing a job, but it wasn't too like, oh, if I fuck up, it's okay. If I fuck up, it's okay. It's no problem. Somebody else will get my back. Like, if I fuck up, it's like I'm at such a low level that like there's no fuck up I can do that's like really that bad. Like there's really not a fuck up you can really do as a sergeant. But like as the warrant, it's like if you're not on top of the other 3 people, yeah, I just like I didn't think I could do that. But then they just called me for it, and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't think I'd get it because I kind of fucked up the year. I kind of fucked up the year before. I don't want to go into detail on it. Maybe another time. Needless to say, I didn't think I was getting sergeant. I would have been lucky. I thought I was gonna be lucky to get sergeant, and then they gave me the next rank above. I'm like, what? So I did good that year. I did good that year. I was a good kid. I'd fuck up every now and again. I'd get in with like I'm really impulsive. I was really impulsive. And like I wasn't on ADHD medication from like what, like probably like 13, I don't know, man, maybe even like 12, 10. When did I join? Around like 13 maybe. So like, you know, I had like no impulse control. So like if I'm with people and they start doing shit that I know is bad, like like my heart just starts beating and I'm like I just want to keep going, right? Because it's like a thrill, right? I'm really impulsive, like especially if something like new is happening and stuff. So like I'll keep going with it. It was nothing terrible or nothing. It was just, you know, I just out of everybody else, I get the promotion. That's crazy. Like I'm like, whoa, like that's nuts. Like I won't get into detail, but like we got drunk a little bit. There's like 3 or 4 of us that got drunk, and like I thought we were gonna get away with it and shit, but I guess somebody must have like flipped. But like I was the only person out of all of us that didn't get sent home. Out of like the 4 of us, I think it was me, some girl. It was me, this really hot French girl, this really tall, stupid dude, his best friend. And I'm thinking there was a 4th, but I don't know. Maybe that's too many. Let's just say 4, like including me, 4, right? And man, I couldn't believe it when I seen them in full uniform with their fucking luggage going down the road. And then like they seen me and they started yelling like, "What'd you say? What'd you say?" Like I'm like, "Man, I just told the truth." Like they asked, I felt like it was I felt like it was pretty obvious the jig was up, you know? Like I'm in the major I'm in a literal major's office in full uniform being questioned on what happened. I'm like, I'm putting on a fucking sob story and getting the fuck out of this as best I can. So, you know, I put on like the little sob story. I was sorry. I didn't really know. Oh fuck, I forgot to switch back into the thing. Sorry about that, guys. Well, anyways, I mean, I told the truth, but like, you know, I obviously hyped it up a bit. I guess they just didn't talk. But I'm like, man, I'm pretty sure they like, like, it's the military, man. Like, they're not stupid. If you don't fess up to it and show that like you're a better person, and they know that some shady shit went down, but they can't really get all the information, they're not gonna be like, oh, okay, go off. They're gonna be like, no, go the fuck home. Like, I wasn't getting an RTU, a return to unit, like, of that. Then I definitely wouldn't have gotten warrant last year. I wouldn't say like I ratted anybody out, I just I feel like it was pretty fucking obvious what happened. The French girl was fucking in the hospital or some shit apparently. She was like puking her guts out. So they took her to the hospital because like, you know, they just like she probably didn't need to go to the hospital, but like they just do this. I don't think she got stomach pump or nothing, but like she was just in the hospital for a bit for the afternoon, whatever. Like as soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh, the jig's up. She told everybody everything. There's no way she didn't say how she got to that position because like I feel like when you go to the hospital, like they question you hard. Like fuck, man, she probably got questioned by like military police or some shit. I never seen her again after. Just some random French girl from I think like Quebec or something. I don't know where in Quebec, but it was crazy. It was crazy because somebody, one of my friends there that I was friends with in the first week, we call it Freshie Week because it's only the staff, and like we kind of like get ready before all the kids come, and like you know like we know what we got to do and shit. We do like training and shit. I can't remember if it was a week or 2 weeks. I feel like it was just a week. But anyways, I was good friends with him, and he said that she was really into me. I could tell, like she's like constantly all over me. Like I wasn't like one of these guys that always has like chicks, like girls all over them. So like when a girl is interested in me, I feel like it's very obvious. Like I like know kind of thing. 'Cause it's like I don't know. I feel like it's like very obvious. But at least for me. And then all that crap happened and she got sent home. Yeah, it is what it is. But like, it was like, man, she was like one of these like movie models from France. It was crazy. Like, she's
Bring
gorgeous.
on the bad
I've never seen
Woo!
like out of all the girls I've ever seen in my life, I feel like she was like a 9, like a 9, easy 9, easy 9. She's easy at top of the list. Like she's easy, like she's probably like top 10.
Who wants some? You want some? Come on!
And I probably would have threw it. I probably would have fucked it up. But it's like, man, it's like cadet camp is like you're either a really good cadet or you're there because you fucked up and your parents put you in cadets because they thought it would make you a better person and keep you out of trouble. Which like isn't a bad idea. Cadets is a great program. But like when you put all of these people together at
Faster!
a camp for like 5 or 6 weeks. I mean, it's like they had this I don't think I ever went down it because like I didn't really know where it was. It was like one of these spots is always really like hush hush. So like it was called like frat path, and it was just you'd go out in the woods. I'm pretty sure it's just you would go straight out into the woods to the point where you can't really see the camp anymore, and it's just bare ass woods.
Where's the
And that's just where people would go to like fuck, and it's crazy. Like people would just like make out in the laundry room all the time. It's like they'd never, the officers and stuff would never come up to the laundry room. Right?
Nothing like overkill.
Good times.
Woo!
If I ever have a kid, I'm definitely gonna put him in cadets. Great, it's like a great experience. One of my resume references is a captain from my cadet corps. Like it's such a good
Wanna see the
it's
fireworks?
such a good reference to have. Like, you do like a cleanup for like an hour. They feed you some ice cream. You go home. Boom, you put that on your resume 3 years later. Volunteer work or whatever. Like it's just like
Easy peasy.
at a certain point you're just kind of chilling with all your friends.
Enemy double kill.
It's like you're
An enemy has been
you know on like you ever watch like these mob, so like The Sopranos, like Tony has his family and then he has his like mob family. It's almost like you have like your mob family with cadets, right?
Is this
Like
last
they're not like, you know, you're with them for so long that they just become part of like your group of friends, but like only really when you're there, because it's like you're a bunch of, you know, you might be like grade 11 and this guy might be grade 10 and that guy might be grade 12, and like, oh, your other friend just graduated, you know. When I first joined them, I was lucky and I had a friend that I was already friends with in my grade when he joined. There was only like 3 or 4 of us in my grade. And we were pretty good friends with the dude in the grade above us. He was chill. I've never met an unchill Filipino. And I don't know if that's like prejudice or racist to say, but I've never met
Now we're cooking.
a person who's like mainly Filipino. Who's hard to get along with.
Who wears a helmet?
Like, yeah, like it's just like certain people. So easy to get along with. I remember I was always afraid of this dude too growing up, because like he would always present himself as a really hard fellow, right? You know, in with the crowd, you know what I mean? Oh, when you get to know him, he it's like, man, this dude's softer than I am.
Dare me.
an enemy has
Like
been
he would always
slain.
fuck around with me. He was bigger than me and shit, right? So I'd always be intimidated. So like, man, he can just dominate me. But then I got to know him because he was my warrant. I miss Mark. I haven't seen him in a few years. Mom was really funny too.
An ally has been slain.
Her parents were probably like immigrants. Like she was like from the old
Worth shooting once,
country or
probably
whatever you
worth
call it.
shooting a lot.
An ally has been slain.
It's kind of half and half like I am. I'm kind of like from the old generation, like, and growing into the new. I don't know. I don't really like it. I used to like when I was a kid. Like just in general, I feel like everything was nicer without like the internet being connected to literally everything.
Get in my way.
Like I was watching this video about like video games and why they feel like they're getting worse. Like I don't feel like they're getting worse, but I feel like it's like the price is constantly going up and it's nothing new. But like I see an indie game come out and it's basically like Pokemon but like a reskin and just in their own art style, and it's just that's all I really want. I wouldn't be surprised because like history repeats itself. I wouldn't be surprised if they started going back and like re-releasing older consoles, like Super Nintendo. So just re-release it, just fucking remake it with like HDMI and shit, and support like 4K resolution or whatever on TVs, run 60 FPS. Just like
Get this party
start selling games again for Super Nintendo. Fuck it. And just make it have like a retro slot on it so you can play all like your actual Super Nintendo. Make all of them have an extra slot in the back for the actual original cartridges. That's all. That way you can plug in like the new, the new generation, or you can plug in
Ally has been slain.
like think like a Switch, right? Like they're only little cartridges, right? You can just sell like a Super Nintendo Switch, and you can play all your Switch games on it. Or you can, or like an adapter.
Not the bad guys.
I don't know. I'm waiting for Metroid Prime 4. I really hope they do a bundle for the new Switch whenever it comes out, and it has Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, 4.
Winners don't duck.
It's been so long, I forgot the numbers, but yeah. 3 is corruption. I think 3 came out in like 2007 or something. So it's been literally almost 20 years.
Guidelines, really.
And like they've been talking about it since 3 ended. Kind of thing, you know? Like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna do 4 at some time. And they've done it and like restarted it. Like they haven't done it, but like they've like started the project and restarted it. And apparently the company that did the original Super Metroid is doing Metroid Prime 4, and like they've been working on it now for a few years. So I think what's smart, and I've heard a few people talk about it, is for them to just like wait
Makes it through the
for
first explosion.
like the new console to come out and then bundle it with that. And I'm really hoping they do that. I'm really hoping they do that. I would totally buy it. I haven't bought a new system from Nintendo since the 3DS, like the Wii and the 3DS. I wasn't interested in the Wii U and stuff, and then it got to the point where it's like, okay, now I'm like in college. I'm not really like gaming too much, but like I also don't like have the money for it either. It's like they were getting expensive, man. It was like $400 or $500 a console. Like fuck that shit. I feel like when I was younger, they were like way cheaper. Like $150, $200, 350, 380 plus
Wanna see
tax.
the fireworks?
It's like the tax is like double,
Now we're
and then you gotta pay the environmental tax. Like, Jesus, man. They fleeces you on that stuff. So I haven't gotten a new system. Wait, I still use my PS3.
easy peasy.
Got a super slim PS3. People said it was a bad investment, man, but it was one of the last ones they were selling at my Walmart. They had it on like a big discount. It was down like over $150 or something. $125. Like it was a really good price. And I'd always wanted like a PlayStation. So I just said fuck it. And I'm really glad I did because it still works. It probably needs to be like opened and like cleaned out and stuff. But like I don't want to fuck with that. So I'm just running. If I ever run into an overheat problem, like, I can take it to a shop or something. I'm sure somebody around here does that shit. But yeah, the games for PlayStation 3 are like super cheap. Where I live anyway, they're all like $5, man. Like anything you want. Like I got the other day, like not the other day, but like a couple of months ago, around Christmas. Probably like January, February, something like that. I seen this thing on the marketplace for like a fuck ton of PlayStation games, and it came with like a shooter, like a gun, or like some like duck hunting game or whatever. Yeah, shooter game, whatever. Jeez, it must have came with like 25, 30 games. Just a big box of PlayStation games. $30. $30 fucking dollars. Now, they, like, literally every one of the game cases and stuff smells like fucking cigarettes. Like you ever be in, like, somebody's house, and they smoke cigarettes in their house, and it's, like, super obvious? Like, it's, like, everything you pick up and smell, like, you pick up a magazine and smell, it just reeks like cigarettes, right? It's, pretty much like that, so I gotta, like, air them out and stuff. I aired out, like, 2 of them, and, I think they're still airing out, because I just want to see, like, okay, like, whenever I go to, like, smell them, are they gonna smell like, is the smoke smell gonna be gone? It's probably fucking baked in there. It's probably baked in there. Like, I rubbed the case down with, like, isopropyl, or vinegar. I think it was isopropyl, and, I think it still smelled a little bit, so... I mean, worst case scenario, I can just sell the bundle and like triple my money or some shit in a few years when they're like scarce. But apparently there's a fuck ton of PlayStation 3 games distributed, and that's why the price is really low. I mean, that can always change. Honestly, like, as long as the games work and stuff, it's like, who really cares if they smell like cigarettes a little bit, but... I'm just like a little fastitious, or whatever you call it. Like, if I pick it up and, like, am I getting, like, residue on my fingers? Tar on my fingers and shit?
Sometimes outnumbered.
It probably doesn't matter, right? I think about things way too much sometimes.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah, I mean, box of games for $30. Like, who? Like, honestly, even if they smell like a little bit of cigarettes and stuff, like, who really cares? It's like I feel like the person that lived there like smoked weed or something too, because there's a lot of like random black shit on it. And just it smells like
A vandal gunner never turns tail.
I don't know if you've ever had like a friend that you've smoked weed with and they have like a pipe and it's just super old and they've never cleaned it and it just tastes like shit. Like it just tastes like really burnt. You almost can't even like taste the weed because it's so like the piece you're smoking out of just tastes like, I don't know, kind of like that. It just reminds me of that smell. I mean, really good price, honestly. Like, honestly, I could like repackage each individual game and put it on eBay or Amazon for probably like $15 or $20 and make like, I'm probably gonna do that honestly, cause like they reek. I just don't want to have shit to set up. I don't smoke anymore. I feel like if I still smoked cigarettes, it wouldn't matter. But ever since I quit, I hate the smell of cigarettes. Like I just avoid it so much. Like I don't care if you smoke around me and stuff. It's just like, ah man, I don't want my shit to smell like cigarettes. You know? It's the worst. It's the worst thing when you don't actually smoke. Because then you just have to like deal with the smell. Right? I actually might do that. Just mark them as like extremely used and like say that they smell like smoke. I guarantee there's tons of PlayStation 3 players that just don't give a fuck about that.
Orders are more like guidelines, really. Right.
I think I got a kill there on Lucian. Nice.
Dropping like flies. Fire at will. Time for some rearm and redeploy.
Let me get this.
That looks cool.
I'll get some life steal. Now's probably a good time.
Maybe we should shoot faster. Full volley. Huh. Huh. You don't hurt him if you don't hit him. Let's go. Huh. Huh. Overwatch.
He didn't push. Oh, he did. Okay, cool.
I got you covered.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Where's the action?
An enemy has been slain.
We did it! Yeah! Huh. Woo! Ha, ha. Easy peasy. Bringing down the house.
Much. Do I need, is that what I need? Or do I need this? Maybe I should get that first and finish crit. He's got a lot of armor.
An ally has been
Rand's
slain.
probably got a lot of health.
An ally has been slain.
Support item.
Gotta get back
Let's
out
do that.
An enemy has
I'm
been
just gonna go,
slain.
I'm gonna push.
An ally has been slain.
a point in the right direction.
You guys playing with your eyes closed?
Now we're cooking.
Lucian. See if we can squeeze one more wave. If they show up on map, we finish.
There's a helmet. Back to base. I dare you to dare me.
Bro, I have almost double Draven's attack damage, and I have 100 crit to his 40.
If it's worth
Draven's in our game, but we are literally Draven.
double time.
I like how he didn't ult him there. Like, Malphite didn't ult that because he knew I could kill him.
I might just
Ally
give
has
up
been slain.
They keep pushing middle. They're not paying attention. Like the enemy team. No, nobody's paying attention to this shit. Should be free inhibitor.
Fire at will. Yeah. Huh. Get in my way. I dare you. Whoa. Huh.
Shut down.
Maybe I should have tried for another auto instead of W. Ooh, Raven.
There was definitely some miscommunication there.
That bush must have been warded. She like instantly went for it. Like it's like she like auto was auto following him. 3,400 damage.
An enemy has been
Back to
slain.
the action.
Malphite's carrying. He still has ult too. She's gonna use it right at the end.
An enemy has
I thought he was gonna lose that when he didn't execute.
Let me get in there.
Can we do this?
Sometimes outnumbered, never outdone. Woo! Eyes open. This should help. Let's get this party started. Right now. Full volley. A Bandle Gunner never turns tail, unless it's to taunt me.
You have slain an enemy. Enemy double kill.
Get jumped. Boom!
You have slain an enemy.
More where that came from. are more like guidelines, really. Let's spark joy! Stop, drop, and roll. Look out below! Hands off! Go-team!
I shot the E into him. That was beautiful. I'm gonna back. I got 4 piglets.
Let's go!
Let's get that.
Kinda gross, but sweet.
And
Do you sell earplugs too?
who is this guy? He says.
An ally has been slain.
Maybe we should shoot faster.
Trust me.
Double time.
He dashed there. I was gonna go forward and put E on him and just all in.
Don't hurt him if you don't hit.
I don't know if it would have worked, but I was waiting for him to be greedy.
Back to base.
Killing spree.
Ready? Aim, fire. Just passing through. There's no use running.
Double kill.
Slow out. Up, up. Shortcut. Press the button. Yeah.
I'm doing 1200 a shot. Look at Vane's health.
I got you.
Lead it.
This should help. Fire at will. Victory.
Holy shit. Bro, when I shot him into the tower, holy crap. Or when I shot the bomb on top of him. It was cool, I got a box. And I got the double kill. Holy shit, that was so good. 420. We got rank 420. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I'm screen sniping that. We're almost silver. I sit here for a little bit more grinding this out. I think I actually might be able to do it. I think it's a possibility. Silver's looking good here. The chill vibes or 4.7 million mastery. At 4.7 million master, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a little pretentious to say it. I need like a better way to say it. I need a better way to say the flex, you know? Yo, GG Cole Miller. Who were you in the game? Was the Milio dying inside the whole game? You did great, Milio. Thanks for supporting me so much. You did a great job with that support. What do you guys think? Zoomed in like this?
My genius will be understood.
Zoomed in like this? Or zoomed out like that? What do you think's better? Zoomed out or zoomed in? Zoomed in? Zoomed out. This one? This one? Yeah, I thought so. Just vibe checking. Thanks. You gotta A/B test every now and again. Oh shit, did I not save?
Once a Vandal gunner,
Yeah, from
always a
Newfoundland.
Vandal gunner.
Shit, I don't think I can reopen. I snipped the 420, whatever. I'll get it on the page. Yeah, we dominated that game. Holy fuck. Oh, look at their team. I'm gonna absolutely destroy this Galio. ETA. I'm gonna go Fleet. I feel like Fleet. You're from Gross, Ontario. Wow, what's wrong with Ontario? I've been there, it doesn't seem that bad. Maybe I just wasn't to the bad place. Ooh, look at the skin. Jesus. Nope. That's crazy. Briar too, gee. Pool party Caitlyn. A lot of interesting characters. Mm-hmm. That's life, man. People are crazy today. You gotta watch out for that. Like, I feel like just in general, people are so much more unpredictable than they were 20 years ago, it seems. kicking ass and taking names here with Tristana trying to get to silver. I'm grinding. Start at Iron 2. We're up to bronze 162 LP, I think. $57 LP. 2 more wins should get me silver. Game froze. Game froze.
Yeah, let's get it. Woo! We got another one. Let's go.
Holy shit. Yeah, thanks for the follow, man. The client's not even reopening, and it won't let me right-click the Riot client icon to shut it down. Uh-oh. This is on a fresh boot, too. There we go. Exit. The exit button isn't highlighted. What the fuck? Are they gonna kick me out? Shut down league client. Riot. Okay. Reopen. Yeah, you gotta shut everything down in the task manager, except Vanguard, obviously. Reopen from the ground up. It's probably over there. You have like a minute and a half before that message pops up. Wow, I'm literally 2 games away from silver and this happens. My biggest flaw with, I don't even mind this happening. It's just I wish they had a way of detecting that it's like it isn't my fault. Like I'm just doing the same thing, right? I'm just loading the game. The game crashes when I load it. I mean, how's that my fault? Yeah, I just heard it. I'm pretty sure it's over. No? Uh, yeah, it's over. I can hear him typing. So fucking stupid, man. And these froze when we joined. Couldn't give me minus 31 LP, bro. I've done nothing different. Just been grinding for 4 hours and then randomly I hit a DC. Oh, you guys can't see it here. Yeah, I gotta wait a minute before I can even queue. It gave me minus 31 LP. Way she goes, I suppose. Winners win and losers lose. I was winning too much, so they turned me into a loser. I heard official loss. Gate kept by Riot. Yeah, I went down the regular amount of LP minus the extra amount because I was AFK. So now I have to win instead of 3 games, 4. Don't you just love that? I was just 2 games away from silver and now I'm 4. Fun times. They had to keep the grind going, right? Otherwise, I mean, what's the fun in just, you know, zooting through? It's gonna put me on the bad people team now. It's gonna be like, oh, you're a bad person. You're going on the bad person team. All the AFK and griefers and inters. Here, we'll put you against some people with a really high kill streak, win rate or whatever. That'll show you. That'll teach you not to AFK. Like, they got access to my kernel, they should know, they should be able to tell the game crashed and not, like, take away my LP, you know what I mean? Save everybody their LP, including mine. I didn't do anything. My internet connection didn't go down. Like, I didn't do anything abnormal. It's just stupid. I'm not even mad or, like, mauling, I'm just saying it's dumb from a standpoint of a consumer that they didn't, like, implement some sort of failsafe. Or, like, if the game just starts to freak, because I'm pretty sure that's a Vanguard issue. I've never seen that before. It's like the third time it's happened to me in the last probably 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time. I play like hundreds of games, but like, when it happens, and it's like, you're at fault. I mean, it's just stupid. It's like, I didn't do anything. I'm not at fault. Such a demotivation. Like, imagine going to the pool. You're gonna do a swim competition, right? And you go in, you change into your bathing suit, and the door that connects the changing rooms to the pool is locked. And you're banging, you're like, hey, can you open the door? And they finally open the door, and then they say, hey, you were late. You lost. You lost because you weren't here on time. And it's like, I've been waiting in here for 30 fucking minutes. The door was locked. It's like, doesn't matter. That's what it reminds me of, something like that. Like, you pay for an hour of swimming or something, but they don't open the door until it's like 40 minutes gone or something, 20 minutes gone. And you're like, and then they kick you, and then you're watching the clock, and they kick you out of the pool like 10 minutes early, and you're like, man, I only got like a 30-minute swim. And like, what are you gonna do? Go fight with the lifeguard? Go throw him in the pool? Oh my god. You just stay in the pool and they drain all the water. That's what I'd do. If somebody refused to leave, I'd just be like, alright, drain the water. I'd have more fun playing Tryndamere, but Shen would probably give her comp a better win rate. Play Shen. I needed this win. My game froze last game and it gave me a loss for no reason. Try to win, please. Like, on load, it just froze. I restarted.